What's good, Triangle Boys? Dallas Gamer back in the building, and you know, I was gonna hop on here and complain about Call of Duty as I do, right? In my last video, I told y'all, I genuinely had more enjoyment playing Vanguard than I did this game, and this is literally what I'm playing as this background gameplay, right? Anyway, I finally understand, right? I haven't played Black Ops in like 2 weeks now, right? And then before that, it was about the middle of December, right? Beginning middle of December, and I'm like, why is this game so trash? Why is this game so garbage, right? I have been enlightened, bro. Jay Bowen, around 7-8 hours ago from the time of me recording this video, right? He made a video about how, and this isn't new information to me, but it may be for you. Activision, usually every studio has 4 years to work on a Call of Duty title now, right? He believes that Activision only had 2, and they're actually working on the next game, right? If we were to believe the leaks that has dropped on Call of Duty 2025, that Activision making the game, right? No reason to not believe the leaks. The leaks have been pretty accurate these past few years. Anyway, I'm listening to this video and I'm like, maybe not, right? All of it really truly doesn't make too much sense to me. Why would you put out this dirt bag of a product before Black Ops, or not, I'm sorry, GTA 6 comes out, right? Everybody knows GTA 6 will be the biggest game dropping this year, at the end of this year, right? Why would they have the audacity to drop this BS before GTA 6 comes out, right? This was what was going through my head this whole time, experiencing this, this game, if we can call it that, right? And then it hits me. We all say Activision is smart. You know what I'm saying? They're a billion-dollar company. How can you get an anti-cheat to actually work? How can't you, get game functions to work properly? Not even in the background. Why are we experiencing such manipulation and negligence for this game? Right, we're all thinking the same thing. Here it is. Right, Jay Bowen says that, and I'll link his video in the description. He says that they're actually, Activision is actually making this year 2025's game, right? Which I have no reason to not believe that. But also, and this is what I'm believing, they made this game in such a state that I genuinely enjoy playing Vanguard over this. Anyway, sorry, that was an alarm. I'm keeping that in the video. I genuinely have more fun playing Vanguard than I do Black Ops 6. Right? Why is that? Because of recency bias, and let me explain, right? Anybody worth their salt, at least on YouTube, knows exactly what I'm about to say, right? If Call of Duty 2025 comes out and it's a good game, just a good game, just a good game compared to Call of Duty standards, not the past 5 years standards, right? 5-6 years. If it's actually a good game, maybe it's up there with MW3, right? Just a solid title. That is leagues ahead of what we have now. Right? People are simple. Activision knows this. They are simple. So what's going to happen is they're going to put out a decent to a good to great product this year, right? And compared to this I don't even know. This isn't a game, bro. Black Ops 6 isn't a game. It's a lottery system disguised as a video game to get little kids to steal their mom's credit cards and go buy the skins in this stupid store. This is what this is. This is some kind of, lottery, generated nonsense that we got, right? I don't know. Some manipulation tactic decides as a game. That's what I'm saying. If 2025 comes out and it is a decent to a great product, we're all gonna look back and this is leagues ahead of Black Ops 6 and Call of Duty is so bad. They're built. That's how you automatically build hype. All our simple minds are gonna do is we're gonna forget everything that happened these past few years, right? We're going to be like, hey, this game is so good, so great. Man, they really came back with a vengeance. They really took what we said and really implemented. No, they didn't, bro. No, they didn't. They created issues. And imagine, you're playing Black Ops 6. I'm not. You're experiencing stutters and lags that you ain't never experienced before. They're talking about desync as if, as if X-Defiant didn't just exist, before Ubisoft, if they weren't so broke, that game would be, leagues ahead of Black or Call of Duty right now. That game had desync. Desync is nowhere near what is going on in Black Ops 6. Hey, there's no reason I should be stuttering. I'm hardwired. I stream and I put it on my channel, bro. My latency is around 5 every game. It don't make sense why my latency drop or shoots up to 35 to 50 the next game. While because I'm curb stomping these kids. You know what I'm saying? It don't make sense why I'm stuttering left and right. Why my bullets don't connect. Why am I putting a whole clip inside a dude and he's not dead? I'm getting hit markers and he's not dead. I wonder why. Next game, everything is going to be fixed, right? They created problems just to fix them in the next game. We've done said this before. You know what I'm saying? This isn't anything new. If you were smart, even keeping up with the game at all, these past few years, what I'm saying is true. They made more problems on top of the problems that they done already had, right? And it's a little concoction of just BS that they're gonna sell us. Oh man, and especially like all the Call of Duty shills on Twitter that what I'm saying, that choose to suck the meat right off the bone of a multi-billion-dollar company that they just need to defend, right? When they get on Twitter, they're gonna be so loud. All the noobs are gonna be like, man, I'm so glad I didn't play Call of Duty Black Ops 6. I'm so glad I got this game. This game is so great. This is all a manipulation tactic. They know exactly what they're going to do. They made money off this game. No more support is coming out for this game already. We've been through that since the beginning of Season 2. That's dead. What they done already did, they pre-build hype. That's exactly what they did. They took this god-awful, should never have came out, BS, dog shit ass game that should have, again, never came out. They took this game and they were like, hey, let's throw it out there. This is like like Jay Bowman said, this is literally like a beta. So they can work out all the kinks for next game, and there is nothing wrong with next game's game, or this next game, this year's game. Nothing wrong with it. Everything's on point. They done did everything to hit every mark, And what does that equate to? We don't know yet. Maybe that is a perfectly good game. Maybe it's a solid top 10 to 5 game, right? In the franchise history. But because you literally put out one of, if not the worst product in 20 plus years of having Call of Duty, the title, ever since me personally, I played Black Ops, or Call of Duty 3, the red one, the big one, whatever it's called. I played that as a kid, and that's before all these streamers and people now who are big now, when they all hopped on the train. Call of Duty 4. I think I played Call of Duty 3. I was a kid, of course. You know what I'm saying? I didn't get good until World War II. I really didn't get good until World War II. So all these years I've been dog watered. I was a kid getting stomped on. I don't know. Maybe I'm a part of one of their clips or gameplays from back in the day. I don't know, man. I don't know. But for all these years, they're telling me in 2024, at the end of 2024, we get a game so egregious that anyway, I gotta calm down. What I'm saying is, whatever we got this year builds for next year for all the simple-minded, or God forbid, the people that decide to go to bat, cape for, again, a billion-dollar company who knows exactly what they're doing, how to take your money. Of course they know how to build hype, and they did it in such a way that most people didn't see it come. Maybe they did. Maybe somebody in the Twitter sphere already called this out, and I'm late to the game, bro. Again, the leaks came out months ago that Activision is actually working on the Call of Duty title for 2025. You know what I'm saying? And then they did this game. So what does that all equate to, man? They came out with deliberately the worst product possible. So then next year they can be like, look at how much we improved. We're so back. Call of Duty so back. Man, why do we ever doubt these people? These are the conversations that are gonna happen, and when it does, I'm coming back exactly to this video. I'm gonna take the effort. I'm gonna take the time out of my day to come back to this video. Exactly why I say, oh man, Activision is actually toying with us, bro. And they have been for years. Everybody knows this. Everybody knows everybody knows Call of Duty is a dog. These people are devoid of human, ethics, you know what I'm saying? Ethics are out the window. If they could steal out of our pockets, they would. Right? And let's be honest, they're smarter than probably all of us combined, bro. Whoever does marketing, whoever's in charge of these games, man, they're all smarter than us. There's literally nothing we can do about that. But I'll tell you what's going to happen. Again, so we all understand, and this is the end of the video. What's going to happen is that Call of Duty next year, this year's game, 2025, next game, is going to be a work of art. Right? And usually a work of art is just that. It's just a work of art. In a bubble, it's a great game, but it's going to be compared to all of the actual greats. Black Ops 2, you know what I'm saying? Modern Warfare 2, you know what I'm saying? All of the classes that had been on top of everybody's list for years, right? That's what it was going to be compared to. No. Next year's game is going to be compared to this game, and guess what? It's going to win out 10 times out of 10. I'm sorry. Anyway, I'm out of time. Like, subscribe, get this out there, man. And with that being said, man, I'm out. Peace.